Welcome in, Scorpio, to Don Williams Tarot. I hope this message finds you happy and well and prosperous. Today's reading is for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements in the sign of Scorpio. If you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-on-one reading, so not all messages may resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're interested in doing a deep dive as to what's going on with you in your life, I do provide private readings. My information is in the description box below. So today I'm pulling cards for you for August the 18th through the 24th. So Spirit, what do our Scorpios need to know for this week for their highest and best outcome? What insights and information can you share with us as to what is coming in for our beautiful Scorpios? As I do this portion of your reading, I will be taking myself off camera so we can just concentrate on your cards. At the end of this portion of your reading, I will be bringing myself back on camera so I can pull some cards from the Spirit Junkie deck as well as the Moonology deck for you. Okay, so let's get started on your reading. Again, if you're brand new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. And for everyone else, I would love a big thumbs up, please. Okay, so we start off with the Eight of Swords and the Hermit card. You do have the Sun, beautiful card. Four of Pentacles, the Lovers. Wow. Okay, so some of you might be bringing in some love. You have the Moon card and the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Scorpio. So we don't have the Death, which is your card, and we don't have the Judgment, which is also your card. You are a water sign. I don't see water here other than her, tapping her little piggies into the water, as well as the moon with the lobster coming out on shore. So we're going to start off with this Eight of Swords. Now, the swords have to do with the way that you think, the way that you express. In this situation, she is stuck. She's stuck in the way that she's thinking. She's stuck in her mind. She's stuck with not having a direction. She's stuck with, I don't know what to do next, right? She is clearly not seeing things clearly because she does have that blindfold over her eyes. But if she were just to wiggle a little bit, she could easily get out of those binds. So this has to do with your thoughts, the way that you're expressing, the way that you're thinking. And if you're feeling as though you are stuck, recognize that this is a short-term type of an energy. Eights are definitely about overcoming obstacles. And it's also about looking at things in a completely different way, right? So it feels as though this next week, there's going to be something that's going to be coming in, or it's a situation as you're entering the week that you're feeling a little stuck. And that stuckness could lead to you feeling as though you really want to pull back from everyone, that you want to go within, you want to become more like this hermit, which is inner reflection or soul searching on some level. This is also about your inner wisdom. This is a spiritual card for you. This is really going within, finding your own answers, see if you look at the lantern here, this star is meant to be his star, right? His true north. He does have all of this wisdom within him, and he's deciding how he is going to share it with others. But many of you might be feeling as though you want to withdraw. Maybe you're feeling stuck. You're trying to look within yourself as to how to get yourself out of your current circumstances or to move forward on a project or something that you're manifesting for yourself. Now, what is in your immediate past is this Sun card. For me, this is a yes. Many of you might have been asking for something from the spirit world, or you've been wanting to manifest something for yourself. And the Sun card comes in and says, yes, we want to support you and your ideas. And if you look at the child here, this does represent coming to the realization that you need a little bit more playtime, as well as your approach needs to be a little bit more childlike, a little bit more looking for those innocents, right? Those innocent ways of approaching different circumstances in your life. The sun does represent joy and nurturing. It does represent renewal and healing and growth. It does represent abundance and fulfillment. And it is a great card for manifesting your dreams. Now, while you are working on all of that beautiful energy for yourself and the sun is renewing you, I do feel as though many of you are feeling as though your financial situation is a little stuck as well. So you might be stuck in thought, but you're also stuck in terms of your money situation. And this Four of Cups is looking for stability in his money, stability in his career, stability in his health as well. This could represent health. But I do feel as though what this card is saying that some of you may be afraid to spend your money. Some of you may be hanging on to that money a little miserly, a little too tightly. So when you do that, that does create a blockage within you, right? It creates a block in your money flow. So I would be cautious of that. Be aware that that energy is there, and recognize that we live in an abundant universe. And even if you are allowing your thoughts to implement your thoughts to make you feel stuck in your money situation, then that is the only one that can change any of that is you. The other thing about this Four of Pentacles is that the fours do represent balance, needing some balance in your life. So that is the energy that is right here in the very center. What you're working on as you're working towards this next week, your current energies moving into the week, and as you're progressing, there is the energy of the Lovers. Now, the Lovers card for me is definitely that card of needing to create specific and healthy boundaries for yourself. This is an opportunity for love. This is an opportunity for growth. However, I will say that because that moon card there, the moon card is considered a dark card. It is considered a card of fears, working through your fears. And it may be a situation where some of you are having difficulties in your romantic situation. When these two cards come up side by side, it can represent a potential divorce situation. Not for all of you, for some of you. As you can see, the mountain is coming between these two individuals here. And with that moon card, which does represent darkness, it does represent hidden things, it represents trusting your intuition with that Lovers. So it feels as though there are some things that are going on in your love situation for some of you that need to be looked at or need to be talked through. I do feel as though with that Lovers card, this can also represent a partnership. So it can be that you're out of sorts with whoever it is that you may work with that you consider your partner, or it's a situation where with this Lovers card here and this moon, because this is badly aspected here with these two cards together. So that's saying that because this is that main theme and this is your clarifier with that moon, that you're not seeing something clearly. There are some secrets here that are hidden from you. So I'm just putting that energy out there. As much as I don't like, don't really like that energy, I can feel that it's causing that level of anxiety, that level of sadness, that level of depression, that you really have trusted this individual or something along those lines. And it's just There's some things that need to be discussed. That's the way I'm going to leave that. Now, as this is your clarifying card, that moon does represent working through those fears. It is about a tricky person. It is potential mental illness as well, can be associated with this card, or a sociopath, psychopath. There is some level of something that is there. So if you've been in a relationship, you might be finding the deeper truths about this individual. And I just feel as though you need to face that head on. Now, with the Six of Pentacles here, this is that card of two-way gratitude. And this card is meant to clarify this moon. And from what I'm feeling here, I'm feeling as though maybe there isn't a level of graciousness or this level of two-way abundance coming in, that maybe you're feeling as though this is in the opposite direction, meaning that you're feeling a little stingy, or you're feeling as though you just want to focus on yourself, right? You want to focus on yourself, going within, finding out your answers. Typically, those sixes are about persevering. You can get through this, keep moving. You are overcoming your obstacles. And I am going to pull two more cards for additional clarity. Very soon. So it feels as though you're carrying this heavy burden. And this is basically saying that you're going to be able to put this burden down. This is an ending card. It does feel as though there has been some heated words maybe between you. Because wands are about fire energy, and it isn't just about inspiration and creativity. It's also about words that can wound, right? Words that are said, or energies that are said in anger. So I feel as though this is going to come to an end, and it is going to complete. And your last card is that Two of Pentacles. For me, that feels as though you're feeling a little bit off balance here, that you're juggling a lot of things. And I do feel as though your emotions are high because of whatever this Lovers and Moon energy is representing for you. But it is going to come to an end. And in the long run, you do have some blessings coming in. But I can see if you had an exchange with someone, or you are discovering that the person that you are connected to is not all that you thought that person was going to be. And it feels as though you're going to be juggling some things here. This is really trying to find your balance through it all. So it feels as though this can be kind of a heavy energy for you when you're discovering all of these things. But at the same time, you are definitely in a position where you're able to handle it. You still have the energy of that sun coming in that is giving you this healing energy. I feel as though even though you might be facing something very difficult, it's better to know than not know, to have been in the dark, right? To have been in this fear space, or been in the dark, having things hidden from you. Now that you know these things, you can then take control of your life again. Okay. So Scorpio, this looks big, looks heavy, but you are all about transformation. So you too will get through this like you always have, and you always will. So we do have a card for you. My high vibe thought creates health in my body, peace in my mind, and love in my heart. So I'm digging that card for you. And then it says, my power lies in my peaceful presence. I like that card as well. Again, that's talking about your inner peace, that feeling within yourself, going within with that Hermit card, finding that peace, finding your center, finding that inner joy. You will be able to deal with whatever this situation is talking about, right? And then it says, emotions are running high. This is a super moon card. So your emotions are running high. This is validating your feelings. I feel as though you need to feel them. Allow yourself to cry if you need to cry, to get everything out, right? To heal. And then it says you're very close to achieving your goal. So whatever it is that you are putting out there that is giving you that, yes, you're very close to that goal. I also see you're putting down this heavy burden. And that means that you're going to have a new start. New opportunities are coming in. So I know this is kind of a difficult reading. And most of the time, my cards are very uplifting, but some of you have needed to hear this message. And if you need to reach out to me, I'm always available. You can get a hold of me by looking at my description in the box below. Until next time, take very good care of you, take good care of your heart, and you've got this.